Alright guys, so this is my first cooking meal that I will be posting, and it's going to be arroz con carne. And it's rice with, of course, hamburger meat. Basically what you're going to need is, it's a pound of ground meat, but I didn't use the whole package, and I browned it and I drained the fat from it. I usually don't have to do that just because I don't have that kind of meat usually. This one, it looks like this. Let's see. My camera does not focus very well. Okay, so it's 73% lean, 27% fat. You might want to go with something a little higher, I think like 85 or something. So I used about this much of it, so I guess about half of it, and put the other side. So I kind of skipped over the part where I browned the meat, but I did brown the meat, as you can see, and I have not added any seasonings to it. The ingredients that you will need for this will be ground beef. You will need a cup to a cup and a half of some rice. This is long grain rice. You will need some vegetable oil. You will need 1 can of tomato sauce. This is Hunt's tomato sauce. They have some that has no salt, some that does. That's the kind that I use. So basically, I'm going to put this back onto the heat, and I have put it on 5. Put it on medium to low heat. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in little by little the rice, because I'm not too sure if I'm going to even use all of it. So I'm guessing I probably just put a cup in. This is probably the half that's left. And I'm using one hand, and I'm holding a camera, so just hope I can get this together. So we're just gonna mix it, and let's try letting it sit. And I'm gonna go ahead and keep mixing this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just wanted to add in that when you make regular rice by itself, it will brown, and that's how you'll know that it's ready to be, to add all the other ingredients. With this particular dish, it does not brown very much. But you're gonna wanna maybe stir it and let it sit for about 3 to 5 minutes. After that, we will go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients. This dish is basically a main course. You can serve it by itself or with a side like green beans or corn or potatoes, or anything that you would like. It makes servings for, I want to say, a family of 4. It depends on the serving sizes that you make. So I'm still just letting it brown just a little, and you can see it's starting to make some popping noises, so that means I need to stir it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish doing that, and I will be back. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to drain whatever grease is in here or extra vegetable oil. Make sure you do not drain it into your sink. Make sure you have something like a grease trapper. So what you're going to need now is 4 cups of water. I prefer to use hot water. And you're going to need to open your can of tomato sauce. Now, because I did not season the meat, I'm going to go ahead and just add some pepper And I'm gonna add some salt in here, just because once you add the water and stuff. Oh, there goes the pop. Just so you know, I did lower the heat even more to a level 3. So I'm just adding some salt. Now, because I'm sure some of you probably never made this, with the salt and pepper, you want to add about a teaspoon each. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Teaspoon or tablespoon? I'm gonna say teaspoon, or you can just add a pinch of each to your liking. Alright, so now if you do not like for things to pop, I advise you to move this off the stove to maybe a burner that's not on, and I will do that just for demonstration. You're going to go ahead and add your 1 can of tomato sauce. It will start to pop a little, but don't have to worry, it won't pop for very long. Now you're going to get your 4 cups of water and just add that in. Okay. And then you're going to stir it. Make sure everything there gets coated nice and even. Make sure you wipe the sides, because rice does stick to the sides. Okay. Now you're going to put it back. Whoops, sorry. Now you're going to put it back onto the burner. Okay. Now here you will need these things. You're going to need some pepper. You're going to put about I guess another teaspoon or 2. Same thing with your salt, maybe about a teaspoon or less. Okay. And then you're going to need some cumin, ground cumin, or how we like to say in Spanish, cominos. I like McCormick. I use McCormick quite a bit. On this, you will need exactly 1 teaspoon, but because I already kind of got the hang of how to make this, I'm just going to put some in there. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and open this up because it's not coming out. Alright, here we go. So you're just going to add about that much. I'm going to say you can add about a tablespoon of that. Because what you're going to do next is you're going to add in some, what is the name of it? I knew I was going to forget what the name of some things were for some reason. I was going to go blank. So you're going to have your salt, your pepper, your cumin, and you're also going to need your garlic. So you can use garlic, salt, or you can actually get cloves of garlic, smash them up really, really well, really tiny, and add them in to that. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and mix this up. Alright, it's nice and mixed. And I'm gonna leave it at around between 5 and 6. I'm going to top it off with a lid, and then I'm going to let it simmer for 7 to 10 minutes, and then I'm going to come back and check on it, and we'll be back. See you in a little bit. Okay. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I've come back and I've turned off the heat, and I think I've made it between 10 minutes. I let it simmer. I did turn down the heat a little more to level 3, and if you see any green in here, there's some green right there. This is parsley, or basically like cilantro. I went ahead and added that because I forgot, so I went ahead and added that. I also was going to let you know that while you're browning the rice and the meat together, you can add some onion if you would like. You can also add anything else that you want in here. I've seen people add corn, I've seen people add potatoes. You can put different kind of meat in here, like beef stew meat, stir fry, anything that you want. You can even put chicken, beef, you can put turkey, ground meat, any of those kinds of meats, or you can even put chicken in here, chicken breast. So this is how it's made. This is how it came out. That is so pretty. Alright, well, I hope that you enjoyed this little tutorial. This is my first video I've made. I hope that you guys will try it, and if you do, please let me know what you think of it, and there will be many more to come. Enjoy!